and welcome to Meditations on Eczema. Today's meditation is on taking on the archetype of the warrior to fight eczema. When you have eczema, very quickly you will think of yourself as a warrior, as a fighter. You are fighting the urge to scratch, you're fighting the itch, you are fighting your natural tendencies. You're fighting what feels like natural tendencies of your body to relieve itself. And when you scratch, you leave behind these wounds that feel like battle wounds because you're battling your body. You feel like you're battling yourself. And so you'll also quickly see that many other people will take on this archetype of the warrior. I'm fighting eczema. I'm, fighting the battle. I'm a warrior. I'm an eczema warrior. And it definitely does take a lot of strength to just deal with this condition, day by day without wanting to scratch your face off or whatever part of your body's itchy. And it's a very natural archetype to want to take on with this condition. And while I can relate to it, for myself, I found it much better and easier to kind of let it go as well. Taking on the archetype of the warrior sort of assumes that you're taking on a role for however long you do. Some might be a lifetime for some people, but you can take on this role of constantly being in battle mode, of constantly fighting, of constantly being on guard and, just trying to, push through like the Hulk. I'm not gonna scratch too hard, or I'm gonna take you on itch or body or trigger, and, just constantly, be on that like really high adrenaline kind of mode. And it's good to have the bravery and the strength to handle it, because those are aspects of a warrior that you will always need to carry with you, dealing with eczema on a daily basis. And in my experience, I've also found being in that mode constantly just made me also really defensive and really on guard with life and with people and with just anything that was gonna challenge my state of balance or possibly cause stress, even if it was good stress, just someone being concerned and asking me about it or what's wrong or what can they do to help. And I would just constantly be fighting, just trying to fight people off and fight off the edge and just fight. And I didn't do enough rest and recuperation, enough caregiving to myself, and to let my body just relax and recharge, and also my mind and my spirit. Constantly being a warrior, you're just always fighting, and it actually causes stress being on such a guarded position all the time. It's also important to take on other archetypes, maybe more caring archetypes, more rejuvenating archetypes, maybe more philosophical archetypes, to help you just see the bigger picture of what's going on. Because eczema, if you have it chronically, is not just about itchy skin. It's not just about allergies even. I wouldn't even say it's just about your lifestyle. It's about, who you are as a person in this world and how you handle tough times in life. If eczema becomes a chronic condition for you, it will permeate every aspect of your life, from things that you eat, from the clothes that you wear, from the places that you vacation to. I can't do the desert because that's going to make me crack and flake all over the place. And, it becomes a part of your lifestyle and the way you live. And do we really want to constantly live in a very heightened stress mode? Can we incorporate more softness and more relaxation and just sort of letting go as a part of fighting eczema, or maybe just handling eczema, managing eczema, or what I like to call is conquering eczema? Not in an aggressive way, but just in a way where You know, I got it. I know how to handle it. I know my patterns. I will do what I need to do to feel better. And that is not necessarily an aggressive approach. It could be as simple as just listening to classical music, going to the beach and taking a nap, me putting soothing cosmetics on my skin that I know will relieve the itch. So consider taking on other archetypes, not necessarily letting go of the warrior archetype, just enhancing it with a more well-rounded artillery of approaches. I hope that this meditation has inspired you, and good luck on your healing journey. I'll see you in the next video.